What up? This is Crash Barbosa up on the Kzom network with C Cubed as usual.
What's happening? We're here for another one of those flashy, horrifying episodes
Yeah.
of the hip-hop horror theories.
Killing it as usual too.
Ah!
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about the game.
Yeah, we have a theory, of course, that the game was manufactured in a laboratory with half of the DNA of Dr. Dre and half of the DNA of 50 Cent.
Yes, his body, of course, was real, but not him as a person. After he was shot, he was, implanted with some DNA. He died and came back as half Dre, half 50, and was raised as if he were their son.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dre, being the softie that he is, look at the way he coddles Eminem. It's kind of like his little boy. He was really, really good to the young man. He let him eat with his family. He made him feel like, he had a heart. But 50 had another plan. 50 was very, very venomous, and he wanted to make him into a mercenary and a natural-born killer.
Yep.
And there you have it. You have the game that's, half Dr. Dre, the good-hearted, cares about people, cares about his homies, wants to take them to award shows, wants to dress them up, wants to give them money, reps Black Wall Street. And then you got the 50 Cent element where he just wants to diss everybody and murder everybody inside the game.
Yep. And that's what he's doing right now. Dre raised him right. He was a good dad, ate with his family, gave him his chain from the cover of The Source. Game got drunk and made songs dedicated to Dre, and now he's back working with them, and I'm very happy for that. But 50, Game did what any kid would do if his dad tried to train a pit bull and bit the hand that fed him. And they've been at war ever since. And now it's been a long time. It still seems like a current beef in hip-hop, but they've been at war since 2006 now. Or 2004. 5. It was right after the documentary, right?
Yeah.
So 2005, that was when the massacre came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The beef is still alive because deep down...
They love each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Frankenstein and Dr. Frankenstein, 50 really wants his son to return and to do evil, but the game is looking towards 50 for love and affection and wants him to pat him on the back and say,
good job, son.
Good job, son. But 50 will never do that.
50 won't do that. And Game now is going more towards his Dr. Dre roots and starting to do a lot of gaming. Some really lovely ass family shit. He's the number 1 ranked player in the world right now on Madden 2011. On the Xbox 360, his gamer tag is One Blood if you're looking for him, but he's unbeatable. He's international number 1 player as of right now.
Yeah, smashing little Bow Wow who does nothing but play video games too. Yeah,
well, Game openly plays I think 12 hours a day or something like that. It's very intense.
Wow, and he can tweet while he's playing.
He loves it.
That's insane.
He's very white. He's on the computer and the video game systems all day.
And he loves Travis Barker.
He hangs out with Travis Barker. That's one of the nice things he does. He hangs out with Barker. He hangs out with DJ Ski. He's a very nice guy, I'm sure.
He seems like a very nice guy. And by the way, Game, when our mixtape comes out, I'll make sure to hand it to you and let you know that my baby mama's pussy tastes like cherry Kool-Aid.
What's your baby mama pussy taste like? Just like cherry Kool-Aid. Yeah, definitely. And I'd really love if Game would forgive us for this and just love us and do a track. Because I love Game. Honestly, I'm a big Game fan. He's very easy, just like any public figure, is very easy to talk shit about. But I've been listening to the Game since before the documentary, and I love all of it. It's classy, it's funny as hell. Fucking Doctor's Advocate, LAX, it's very great. It's great shit.
Definitely, it's the best of both worlds. He's got that East Coast, West Coast swagger.
Yep.
Half 50, half Dr. Dre. And he can rap like anyone inside the game.
He's got that voice and that face.
He can spit like Eminem. He just did that in his mixtape. He can spit like Nas. He's done that like tons of times. He could really rip anyone's flow inside the game. He name drops a lot, but I mean, like anyone would who kind of lost both of their fathers and was thrown, in the wolves with Geffen Records. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's the Wolves. Like, their other artist is Guns N' Roses right now. Like, yeah, that's great. Axl Rose.
Yeah, I'm sure they try to have him and Slash like do a collabo, and he freaked out and threw the TV down and smashed, the glass coffee table.
And then Slash
the
went with Rihanna. Rockstar. They made that shit together.
Oh, did he do a track with Rihanna?
Mm-hmm. Her single was called Rockstar, featuring Slash on the tag.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, yeah, we're all about the game. He is definitely a trouble figure inside hip-hop.
He is, and that's why we feel for him.
Did a really, really great mixtape that we mentioned on our first episode of this podcast.
Brake Lights.
And, we're worrying about that follow-up because the Red Album, could it possibly be better than Brake Lights? That's the question.
It won't be. The Brake Lights was too good. I mean, there was What Your Baby Mama Pussy Tastes Like, just like cherry Kool-Aid. There was also the, This Is What We Do When We Hear the Other Motherfucking Rappers Mixtapes. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Going back to our theory, though, there's the Tony Yayo factor.
Tony Yayo factor is interesting.
Let me tell you, Tony Yayo said that if the game came back to G-Unit, he would poison his food or throw him off the tour bus or kill him in his sleep. And this goes to show that he's very jealous. Because Tony Yayo is obviously 50 Cent's adopted son.
Yeah, no, he definitely is. 50 adopted him. 50's the Terminator.
Yeah.
I think he's the Terminator. While we're on the topic
of all
this shit. Yeah, we could have a whole episode about 50 Cent being an actual cyborg.
He's
government experience.
Yeah, that's coming next season.
Yeah, that's going to be hot.
That's going to be really hot. But, yeah, Tony's all jealous because he's like, Game might be coming home. Pops is starting to reinvent himself. Now 50 Cent is starting to say that the person that was 50 Cent, he needs to destroy. And that's what the whole, Before I Self-Destruct title is all about.
Yeah. Because 50 is trying to destroy Curtis Jackson. And he's getting soft. And he's very soft. I mean, Game's soft too. Game always goes crying back to his dad's. And 50's one of them. Game was asked in an interview in his documentary. It was very fucking touching. They were like, "Oh, if you guys loved hip hop, you and Fifth would do a collabo album together because everyone loved you so much. What are the possibilities of that?" And Game said, "That's a 4-person conversation because 50 Cent and the Game hate each other, but Curtis Jackson and Jason Taylor love each other. So that would be a 4-person conversation. All those people would have to get together in the same room and talk, and it was adorable. But I think Fifth heard it and was just like, "Oh my god, my son." Like, oh, I miss him.
I know. I mean, I know Fifth sits there and cries at night, holding his teddy bear, just saying, "I miss you, Jason. Jason, come back to Freddy.
Yep.
Please come back to Freddy.
Yep.
We could create such beautiful nightmares together."
Yeah.
And, it's really sad. It's one of those unrequited love stories in hip-hop.
It's Romeo and Juliet. It's the Romeo and Juliet story of hip-hop.
Absolutely.
It's
and
cute.
It's really, really cute. Really precious. So make sure you check out our beautiful mixtape.
Power Struggle. Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's coming
gonna
out
be
real
fire.
soon. You should be able to find that on both of our MySpaces. Mine is Kpara is C cubed. And what's your MySpace?
There's also www.myspace/Crash Barbosa Hip Hop. My Facebook is Crash Barbosa.
Mine's Kenpara with 2 N's. You should be able to find it on there. It should be up on Dat Piff by
November. Sooner.
Probably. Yeah,
it's gonna be much sooner. We just started rushing this project out. It's gonna be beautiful. It's great. We came up with a whole
done by the time
idea.
this podcast comes out.
It might be, and I want to give a shout out to Alex Foyer, my manager, and Ken's under new management now. It's very good. We have some strong shit Alex going.
Foyer. Yeah, this is
great guy.
Great guy. It's gonna be some real domination coming out of the 805. You have no idea. Well, that wraps it up.
That does wrap it out. So I guess I say this every time. So peace out, motherfuckers.
Yeah.